So I'm gonna grow something different, something strange. Now you know we're all about growing your own food, but you gotta hang around to the end on this one because this one's gonna knock your socks off. We are growing bodacious corn shoots or microgreens, whatever you want to call them. It's a fun, exciting crop to grow. My first time ever. I gotta tell you, it's something strange and wonderful at the same time. So you take one of our microgreen trays with the holes in it, and we're going to put some potting soil, or medium as some like to call it, in it. It doesn't take a whole lot. Kind of move it around there. The clumps in there, you want to kind of mash them down, even it out as much as you can. All right, it's a little below the lip there. And what I like to do is I like to wet it real good with my misting nozzle. Sometimes I'll do this 2 or 3 times. I'll walk away for a few minutes and come back and wet it again. This stuff can be a little hard to get wet. But if you sit there and it soaks in, it does better. So wet it a couple of times, walk away, come back and wet it again. Now my corn seed, I soak them for 12 hours in water. Now it takes a little less than half a pound for this tray here. Out of a pound of corn seed, you're gonna get 2 of these trays and a little bit left over. So what I did is I took a pound of corn seed and tried to halfway measure out and pour it into my bowl here and soaked it overnight. I'm just gonna kind of spread it out there as evenly as I can. Get it pretty thick. I like to go around and get my edges first. You could probably get by with a few less seeds than what I got. That actually looks pretty good there now, as far as the density of that. So I'm gonna hold up, fill in my little thin spots there. There you go, I got a few seeds left over. And I'm gonna mist them again. Come back with my hand and just tap them in good. Now if I got several of them kind of jumbled up, yeah, that's a southern term, jumbled up, I kind of move them around, spread them out the best I can. It ain't got to be perfect. Press them down. Wet them again. Now I'll do this, wet them again probably 3 or 4 different times. Make sure I get them nice and wet. Then put you a microgreen flat without the holes on top. And if you got some weight, you can put them on there. A lot of times I put a couple of bricks on top of it there. You don't have to. Or you can turn it around, but if you put it on there this way and put the bricks on there, it kind of makes the seeds, push them up, and it does a little bit better with soil contact. That's the reason we like to do it that way. Now, as you see here, I got some popcorn I planted a few days ago, and it started pushing its way up. So what I did is I took the flat off this way and turned it around this way. Now here's the key, folks. You got to grow these corn shoots, corn microgreens, out of the dark. So you don't need a grow light to do this. You can do this with just some microgreens, a little pot medium, and some corn seed. That's all you need. So, and what I'll do is I'll leave them like this right here till they start coming up. Now I'll turn the flat over like I did on the popcorn. Then, when they get a little taller than that, I'll take me a cardboard box and put them underneath that cardboard box. Now, if you got a dark room in your house, you can put them there. They just got to be in the dark. Completely different than what you would do with other plants. You know, other plants, when we sprout them, we got to get them under the light immediately or they get leggy on us. Not with corn shoots. got to keep them in dark, and it's really important. Now, 6 days later, what do you have? Boom. Look at there. And I did say 6 days, didn't I? 6 days, you got this right here. Look at there. Isn't that pretty? Nice and yellow. And that's what you want. You want the yellow corn shoots. You don't want the green corn shoots. The light makes this turn green. So if I didn't have them in that dark, I would have green corn shoots and have a complete different flavor that's not necessarily real good. But these yellow corn shoots have a very bright, appealing color, and they also have a very unique, different taste. These corn shoots are very nutritional. They're real high in vitamin C. Good and tender. Man, I just can't get over it. The green, bright green color. I actually got this idea from Tracy from Cicada Seeds. She told me she ate these at Epcot. And I said, really? I got to try growing those. So look at there. Now here's the weird thing. It has this flavor when you first bite into it like wheatgrass. But once you start chewing it, it completely changes. It makes a 180-degree turn, and then it turns off really, really sweet. And it's really sweet on the end. It's very sensational to your taste buds there, because it just throws you for a complete loop. Now I could see you eating these as a garnish on just about any dish, or a lot of people stir fry them and put them with tacos and things like that. I mean, heck, I could even see eating this as a dessert with some kind of sweet sauce on it. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's very unique. One of the strangest things I have ever grown and ate.